good run off the corner for the 16.
Derek Kraus talked about how he fired off too quick in that first race.
Whoa, Cole Rouse is around already in the 99. Haley Deegan narrowly missing and up in the wall. Perhaps a little damage to 27 of Robinson.
Looks like Cole Rouse in the 99 just loose up underneath the 43 of Cody Vanderwall. I know he fought that loose condition in that first race. I was talking to Ty Joyner during the break, just trying to get the loose in feeling in that uneasy sensation out of that 99 car. Looks like they're still battling that here in the early going of this race.
Right, you figured they would have made some adjustment. Every team got to put on 4 fresh tires, but that may still not be out of the 99 as much as they'd like it to be. Let's go down to Derek. Man,
just launched the 7 of Evan Dodson up into the air, just ramping off that left front tire.
There's Rouse clearing on the high side. Here's another look at it, right side of your screen. It's like something breaks on the 08 or something. She's just almost stopped.
Yeah, right there, right before the start-finish line. She was already slow, and then that car just took a hard left coming down towards turn 1.
Here's at real speed. Drivers clearing, Huddleston low.
Throttle pretty hard heading towards turn 11, and yep, so that's turn 10 right there. Well, that was far earlier, so that was coming out of 9 almost, which is unusual to actually have a car go around there.
The middle, being a banging, he better hope that he doesn't get a flat tire right here. A lot of contact and a lot of damage on that right front.
And a big advantage for Vanderwall. He clears a whole bunch of cars, and now Rouse right into Thorne. And Partridge back to the inside. Man, there's not going to be a square ball. Look at this. And around goes the 99.
Yeah, I think those Sunrise Fords definitely just had enough of Cole Rouse beating and banging on them. And you have to have the discipline. You see him just banging off these guys. Then he tries to go back down to the bottom, just not being smooth. Ends up getting run into by Partridge, which he had, you know, in Partridge's defense, he had gotten roughed up by Cole Rouse in the 99 right before that.
Alfredo laps down Haley Deegan on the lead lap. And behind her, Tyler Dipperl in the 54, who you remember was, whoa, contact right there. The 40 of Alfredo moving up the track, and Deegan collects him. What in the world?
Dave, I can't believe that. That's, in that situation, that's, I don't even know what to say. That's just off of turn 2, he's giving him room, and then it just looks like he starts inching up towards the wall.
That's not clear.
Maybe a little bit of miscommunication between Anthony Alfredo and his spotter. Tough break for Haley Deegan, though.
Big damage to both cars. Haley's on pit road in front.
Now in the race, as a caution comes out, but the bigger problem is he's 2 laps down and a huge pile up. Look at this. Boy, that's going to claim a whole bunch of cars, including the 22 of Huddleston, the 10 of Levine.
For him in that 4. Looks like Takuma Koga got in on the inside and made contact with Todd Souza in the 13. Huge wreck getting down into turn 1, and that's one of the products of that really flat entry. It's really hard to keep your car underneath you, and then here comes the 4. Man, tough break, huge hit for the 4 of Will Rogers.
Make Cole Rouse. Meanwhile, Bell speeds away.
Yeah, Bell's really checked out right now, but these two teammates getting in the back of one another.
Oh, and Rouse spins Kraus around, and Kraus is going to end up nosed into the wall. That's going to bring out another caution late in the going. Here comes Rouse in the black and yellow 99 to the inside, or whatever is the inside there, the inside of Kraus.
And he had just rolled up to that quarter panel, so I don't really think Cole Rouse in the 99 did anything wrong. I think it's just a product of both guys being sideways, and this is pushing as hard as he can right here, trying to run down the 16.
Oh, and around in 3 and 4. That's going to be trouble, and Derek Kraus is trying to find a way through the leader. And, oh, he gets stuck up on the wall right there. That is Kraus on the right-hand side. And Taylor Canfield with another spin in the 32 car.
Around, getting down into turn 3, which we've seen him do. That's the 3rd time tonight.
Top of the screen, there goes Canfield right in front of the leader. And so evasive action for Kraus. Actually has a little bit of time here. And he thinks he's going to roll down the track, so he goes to the wall.
Yeah, so he spins around, the 32 does, gets into the wall, starts easing down the racetrack. Then he stops, which was the worst thing for our leader. I'm sure Derek Kraus will go back and watch this and wish he would have gone to the bottom. But I think it's just one of those deals.
Of what our agenda is to make it to the end of the race. We just need a smooth race with no damage, no cautions.
And Cole gets in him. He went back down to try to protect from his teammate. Another 3 wide going into 3. Derek Kraus in the 16 is going to be the winner of that and move his way to second. Oh, and up. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
That was not over. And around goes Kraus.
Yep, that's what happens. The tempers start flying.
Just a little bit of, I didn't like that, and you're going to pay for it. And the 16 car is spun backwards, and this is continuing. Derek Thorne and Derek Kraus, very unhappy with each other.
Yeah, now we've got damage on both cars, which is definitely going to affect their performance.
Let's take a look at it.
Looks like Derek here wanted to protect the bottom into turn 1, which has been so important. It just caused him to overshoot the entry and get into Derek Kraus there.
Well, it's almost like what Rouse did the lap before to Thorne.
Yeah, I mean, I think that entry to turn 1 is so important to be straight and low to protect the inside that you kind of try to outbrake the guy behind you and it shoves him into the car in front of you. It's hard to watch your mirrors and out the windshield at the same time.
Well, on a short track like this. I mean,
Exactly.
It's all happening very quickly.
And you have to use your mirrors. I mean, he's watching his spot mirror right there. You know, that's 6. He's looking at his spot mirror in that moment to watch the 99. And it's hard to tell exactly how close you are to Derek Kraus, the 16.
Speaking of spot, big challenge right now. Eggleston trying to get the lead away from Partridge, and he's going to do it. There's that 3-car train back into 1 again. This time it works, sort of. Rouse gets into Partridge, and Rouse is trying to take second. Oh, and big trouble. Chris Eggleston hard into the wall.
Wow.
That was
he
huge.
went straight into the wall. That car had great forward drive as he took the lead.
Thank goodness. Here's what happened.
You can see him try to get out of the throttle and get on the brakes, and the wheels locked up.
Oh.
It looks like a hung throttle, or the brakes didn't go out because the tires locked up. You could see him smoking.
You can hear the crowd cheering in the background. Chris has emerged from that 50 car. That was a huge hit.
Wow. You can see him moving already. He was okay.
Boy, that is just hard to do and hard to react that quickly to protect yourself, Landon.
Yeah, I mean, it just reminds you that even on a small racetrack like this, how fast we're going. Blue and orange cars are still up front.
We've been talking about flat spots on the bottom of the tires, Landon. What about the sides? Oh, yeah. And there's Haley getting a nudge from Trevor Huddleston.
That was more than a nudge. This sent her right up the racetrack. She will not let up, though. Look at that.
Just stays to the high side, and that, doesn't let Huddleston get...
She's going to return the favor.
There it is. She sends him around, and, Matt Levine is going to collect Trevor Huddleston.
Oh.
I was going to say that doesn't let Trevor get the exit that he wants off the corners, but...
Now he definitely didn't get the exit that he wants because the front
sure.
ends tore off. Someone out of the way because they can just turn around and return the favor like Haley did here.
Saw Trevor jump on the brakes. There was Haley.
And look how just narrow the racetrack is right here. A wall's on both sides of you. There's nowhere for that 10 to go.
Oh, Matt Levine could not sneak through on the bottom, and that damages both race cars. Here's another look. Going down the backstretch, Trevor moves her up a little bit, and she moves him around.
That'll make you think twice about the next time you want to move someone out of the way, though, at a short track. These drivers have to race each other every week.
And they're both rookies, so...
Yeah, and you get to know